Hi, I'm Katie Moonstone. Welcome back. This weekly energy reading is from June 7th through the 14th. This week brings in some extra special blessings and shifts that will help regain our confidence this week. The year is half over, and as we enter the second half of June, it becomes a bridge point. The blessings that June brings in is not the same as gifts or special benefits. Blessings mean something that benefits us in some way. This includes removing your energy from people and situations who are never going to respond positively to you. How do you receive such blessings? And this is going to be the theme for the week. And basically for the month of June. So you start by knowing what they are, which is a balance between what you want and what you allow yourself to receive. They are both not the same thing. Activating your wealth frequency is not turning on a switch so that you can receive more money. It is a state of well-being with balance between the energies of joy, prosperity, and fulfillment. Then there is an ascension path, which is our ongoing journey. Maybe some of you have been on this path for a very long time, and many of you have forgotten why you even started it. It may not have been an easy path. You may have forgotten about the empowering aspects of your journey. The energy of June is acting from within, making choices that serve you and your interests, your path, your energy expansion, and how it affects, or is it in the best interest of all involved? If you have been serving others or giving your power away and not serving your own needs, June allows for a review, a reconsideration, or rethinking on these choices. If our ascension path and our karmic path has been focused on serving others, bringing them to light, doing whatever we can to ensure that they are firmly on their ascension path, then June's energy will give you a whole new perspective. Many of us need to stop and just accept the fact that everyone is on the path that is right for them and their own soul journey. And the blessing in itself was time spent, neither good nor bad, with your time, energy, and the effort that you are giving to others for your own joy. On June 2nd, Mercury has entered Cancer. It will retrograde until the end of June, so June 30th. Jupiter leaves Cancer and Mercury enters Cancer. This looks at our karmic path. Cancer is not all about just emotions, because Cancer is ruled by the moon. So you're also going to, because Cancer is ruled by the moon, this is all things hidden inside you, seen and unseen, right? This hits your physical home and our energetic home. So expect an energetic cleanse during this time. June 9th is going to be one of the luckiest and beneficial aspects, basically, of this month. Jupiter and Venus conjunct each other, so make the most of it. All the big planets are starting to gather around the 4-degree mark, where they will meet in July. They are actively supporting each other in a way that benefits all of humanity and provides us with such support for discipline, transformation, energy expansion, and integration. Best of all, Chiron leaves Aries and enters Taurus. It's been in Aries since 2018, and while it will retro back to Aries and not fully leave until next year, this is going to take the pressure off of us, as it has been a major influence of personal and collective events since 2018. This has been a significant limitation to our ascension path, as it forced us to examine the deepest and most profound wounds before we ever were able to step forward. Remember the events that happened between 2020 and 2024, because that was all Chiron. It takes you back to where actions meet resistance and gradually wore down the blocks to the resistance to see where you were limiting your forward movement. What you ignored, what you ran away from, issues we could not fix, didn't want to look at, or things you didn't even want to face. Okay? Course correction is not acknowledgement of a mistake. It's clearly just making another choice. So the new moon in Gemini begins on June 14th. So from now and until June 14th, because June 14th is going to start a new energetic, energetic shift. Think between those years and think back to what limited you, who limited you, because there's probably some sort of karmic pattern there. And remember, course correction is not acknowledging a mistake. It's literally making another choice. So if this comes back around to you, the universe is telling you, listen, make a different choice. Quit doing the same thing over and over and over again, which becomes insanity. That's why a lot of people, they don't want to change something. They start doing these karmic loops, not realizing, oh, if I just keep doing the same thing over and over, no, it's not going to work out for you. The new moon in Gemini starts on June 14th, which encourages us to communicate more clearly and say what we mean, not what we want others to hear. Then we have the full moon in Capricorn on June 29th, which is a reminder to balance emotions with action and with our inner and our outer worlds, okay? Which will offer a relief to those who know how to use it. This week is a call to action to balance the energies in our own lives and to become more self-aware, self-idolized, and self-fulfilled. This week, when you meet someone who has, let's say, some negative qualities to them, for instance, let's say you meet an avoidant, ask yourself, what in you have you been avoiding in yourself that attracted that person to you? Or maybe you meet someone who's selfish or arrogant. What in you, or where are you in your ego with? The awareness is what helps you grow and detach from that karmic loop or person or situation, so that you can do some work on your inner self so that your outer world reflects the more authentic you, or the person that you are actually trying to become. Remember, the universe is neutral. It does not give good or bad. Like, it doesn't know what's good or bad. It doesn't give good or bad vibes. We as human add the good or bad term to its form, and that's our form of us attaching or labeling something. So, what was taken from you from 2020 until 2024 will now be returned back to you by tenfolds. There are no honors and thieves. That was kind of sad, but that's okay. Some scriptures before I move on. I'm going to do a little something different with tarot. So what you're going to see throughout this week, Romans 14:4. Who are you to pass judgment on the servant of another? It's before his own master that he stands or falls, and he will be upheld to our Father is able to make him stand. Then we have Romans 4:10. For Christ has brought the law to an end, so that everyone who believes is put right with God. And then Act 5:32. We are witnesses to these things, we and the Holy Spirit, who is God's gift to those who obey him. And this one was actually especially for me, but I feel like I needed to. And I got this one a few days ago, but I feel like somebody out there might need this. Isaiah 26:3. You will keep in perfect peace those whose minds are steadfast, because they trust in you. You will see this stuff before your eyes this week. Anyways, I want to do something different with my tarot reading, and if you guys want, you can let me know if you liked it. If not, I'll probably keep changing things up. But I'm going to lay 3 cards out, and you guys can pick 1, 2, or 3. So hold on a minute. 1. 1, 2, and dun, 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 3. All right, and then let's get, for all of the collective, let's get an advice card to start the reading. What is the advice that we need to know to move forward this week? It's going to be silent, huh? Maybe somebody's going within to do some inner work. We got 2. Taking a step back and pausing. You're being asked to take a step back from your life in order to gain a new perspective. And when you're too close to a situation, it can be hard to make a decision. Span out and view your life from a distance so that you can get the perspective that you need. And then pause. You're being asked to pause before making a quick decision and moving forward. Allow yourself to step back, look at all the possible outcomes, and make sure you're heading in the right direction before making a forward movement. So, maybe some of you will be course correcting yourselves, making a different choice. All right. I'm also getting, before I started this reading, be careful because someone might steal something from you. It has something to do with like whatever it is that somebody is working on, or like some sort of stable foundation. Okay? So watch out for theft this week. Or someone like maybe trying to steal an idea. I don't know. But that came out this morning. Me and my son were talking about it. It was really weird because we were talking about it. It was like a dream that I had, and then all of a sudden I got a text message from ADT saying, hey, there's a high rate of theft. And I started laughing. We both started laughing because it was like a spam thing. Anyways, 1, 2, or 3. If you picked 1. If you picked 1, offering, sacrifice, and letting go. If you picked number 2, nobility, honor, high standards, and idealistic. And if you picked number 3, we have the past, a prison, bitterness, grudge, refusal to let go. So 1, 2, or 3, don't change your mind. If you picked 1, we're going to throw out some couple cards here. Sacrifice, offering, and letting go. Maybe some of you need to start letting something go. This is the purge and the cleanse. Why? Because something is hidden. Are you hiding something, or is somebody hiding something from you? Take it either way. Maybe you're holding in some resent, guilt, shame. It's time to release that. You're going to go from the 9 of Swords. Once you release that, you're going to be free. Okay? So you're basically freeing yourself from your own mental prison by letting go, forgiving the past. Number 2, if you pick number 2, this is being noble, having high standards, a great idea, being honorable, being a leader, being a wolf and not a sheep. Some of you are going to be called into a new leadership role. Maybe you're setting your standards higher now. You're not settling for less. And you see that very clearly. Your paths are open. Your blockages are removed. You're seeing something very clearly. You're moving forward. Yeah, you're putting a death to the situation, or you're completing a cycle, and now you're starting, you know what? I'm done with that, and I'm moving on up. Somebody from your past might be trying to hold on to you, though, but rise above it. Anything else? Just that the person that's trying to hold on to you, maybe energetically, just wants to make things, it's not fair. is what I keep hearing. It's not fair, it's not fair. Why? Because now you raised your energy, you set your standards higher, you released whatever that was, and you're not even fighting with it. Good job. You said your piece, you were truthful and honest, and you're cutting the cords. You're deaf to the situation. You see that very clearly. Good job. And number 3. This is like a pillar of salt kind of thing. The past is a prison. Bitterness, grudge, a refusal to let go. You or someone around you, maybe you are having a hard time letting go of the past. You're creating your own prison, or someone around you is trying to hold on to you to keep you trapped in a prison, and they're refusing to let you go. Maybe they have some sort of bitterness, anger, jealousy. They're going to try to reconcile with you, or maybe you want to reconcile with somebody else. I'm feeling like because this person was stuck in the past, now they want to move forward and try to reconcile with a 9 of Pentacles, someone who is self-sufficient. She ain't looking to the past, she only looks to the future, and she builds everything on her own. 1 more Pentacle, she would have it all. Someone's very jealous of you, and I do feel that somebody does want to reconcile, but it's karmic. So be very careful if you are the 9 of Cups. And this person does, if you are the 9 of Pentacles person, the person trying to reconcile with you is bitter, jealous, evil-eyeing you, has a grudge, doesn't want to let you go. Why? Because you hold some sort of energetic abundance that they want. It is karmic, and something about the situation, maybe you need to tell this person they need to heal, or maybe something you say heals the situation or leads them, maybe you say something so that they get forced into healing and do some inner work, because they're jealous of you and you're not even doing anything, you're minding your own business. But whatever it is that you tell them, it's going to be karmic, but it will force them into doing some shadow work, some inner healing. Could be somebody of a fire sign, younger, might have something to do with like an ex or a past person. I'm getting, yeah, it's people that are quick to take action on emotions, like they really base their emotions or their actions based on their emotions, and or someone who is like selfish, arrogant, not giving whatsoever. I do feel like you're the 9 of Pentacles. You healed from people like this, so these people are not going to be in your energy any longer. But they might try to come and reconcile with you. It could be text messages, emails, so watch out for that. And they are watching you, and they feel left out in the cold. You are leaving them out in the cold, and it's leading you to nothing but happiness. Why? Because you healed from that situation. Or you will be healing. Or maybe you're forcing those people to heal something in themselves, because I feel like you've already done the work, you're moving on, you're getting a new beginning, but people from the past might try to pull you back. Okay? Well, that's what I got there. I am going to grab the dice for a second. Give me 2 seconds because I did not plan this. I didn't plan it very well, let's say that. I was kind of just going with the flow. I wasn't sure if I wanted to do the dice, but now I'm feeling like I should do the dice. Pisces, you're going to have a tower moment this week, but you need to let it fall. I do see you doing some inner work. If you are expecting a phone call, you will not be getting a phone call, but you need to focus on rest more. Someone's trying to block like a soul contract kind of thing, or some sort of partnership. That's going to leave someone in tears because the game is over. Time's up, and divine intervention is stepping in. Yep, time's up. change is inevitable, and fasting would be very helpful this week. Somebody's family life is kind of turning upside down. Taurus, something in your life might be a little imbalanced. Might be something to do with your home or family life. It might be upsetting, but it will cause a change. It's like a blessing in disguise. There is a female that is very, very curious, but she's not educating herself, guys, because she does not know who she is. Somebody's family tree is significant. The roots. Someone's acting crazy because they didn't know what to do. They didn't accept an offer. And now their life is going to turn upside down. I get the number 6. We are in the 6th month right now. 6 is all about growth and changes. So these changes are happening this week so that you grow into the person that you're meant to be. I feel like some of these changes might be forced upon certain people. The number 12 will be significant. 12 days, 12 weeks, 12 o'clock, December, and the number 1. 1 o'clock, 1 day. Somebody is watering their garden. Plant those seeds right now, because then you'll see your harvest come fall. Someone still is holding the key. Someone very arrogant thinks that they are the prize, but they're about to get an ego death. Something about Florida is significant. Jellyfish. Something falling down. There is an angel that is watching over somebody. I do get divine intervention. Somebody's guardian angel has a message. Pay attention to your dreams, because your guardian angel is got instructions for you to move forward, or how to move forward. Like your guardian angel has a key to give you so you can move forward with certain specific instructions. Someone's not laughing anymore. Definitely fast. If many of you are searching for answers, fast and prayer is where it's at this week. Learn to say no. No is a full sentence. Someone thinks that they're better than somebody. Someone thought they were better than someone else, and now they're going to be without. Like maybe they were laughing at somebody because, oh, that person was going through a hard time. Now they're going to basically be walking in that person's shoes. That person's very insecure, so they are going to get karma. Someone's not celebrating something. Someone did not want to celebrate something because they're going to cut ties. Because they know who they are, they're remembering, and they are going to, if you are thinking about traveling, because you need to, like, somebody wants to travel to someone because they are going to cut the ties from the past and move forward with someone else. I do feel like this might be a long distance travel. This person is moving in the right direction and will come into happiness, but people around this person might not be very happy. And it's because they don't want to see this person happy. They know by this person getting, let's say, their wish fulfillment, they're going to level up, and they don't want to see that because they actually enjoy feeding off this person's energy and making fun of that person. Oh, that's terrible. I'm rebuking and canceling that and sending that back to the sender. That is terrible. Yeah, freedom. Someone's taken their walls down and you're going to feel so free. Just keep moving in the right direction. The number 2 is significant. There's going to be a change in partnerships. And partnerships can be anything, love, romantic, or business. All right, well, that's all I got for you for your energy. I wanted to do something nice, short, and sweet to see how everybody liked this reading. Let me know in the comments what you all thought. I'll try to come up with something different next week, but until then, let's get one last oracle card and end this beautiful reading. Oh, dang. Someone made a mess. They have a mess to clean up. Don't be cleaning up other people's messes. Don't accept someone else's karma. Let's go with that. Yeah, I do feel like someone's going to be... You might see someone fall, or someone did hit rock bottom. Someone's going to hit rock bottom, or they might have already have. And they made a mess about it. So don't clean up their mess, because they do need to learn from it. But there are ways you can help without touching their karma. So be very careful. Because there are people that don't want to hold accountability for things. So it's like they want to try to transfer their karma to you. Don't accept that offer. Key holders. Well, the key was significant, and we have angels here, significant. So key holders, breaking free. There's not one person in this world who does not know who Yeshua or Jesus Christ is, or was, and that is the true meaning and power of love. Just as Yeshua embarked on his journey of what his true mission and messages were then, and what they still are today, may they all resonate within you. It is a time to break free from the chains, and Yeshua has given us all the keys to break free from the chains that bind us. You are being called to break free and start your mission or soul purpose, just as Yeshua has done. May the history of his royal priest, spiritual warrior, and messages live on and move you in the right direction. Some of his words are, do not worry, do not fear, love your enemies, love your neighbors, love yourself, humility, and service to others, being a peacemaker, love God, not to worship him, and do not worship false idols. And most importantly, you are the light of the world, and let your light shine. Yeshua had many teachings, and it is up to you to be a true seeker and to find what resonates with you and your soul, and answer that call. Some of you are not answering that call. I did get a phone that's upside down. If someone is expecting a call, you might not get it, because why? God is trying to call you and you're not answering his call. All of Jesus' teachings show one's love for God and that we are worthy to be a part of this world, your Creator's kingdom. Yeshua was honest and enlightening. No one is above the laws of the divine or the laws of the universe. Once you understand how the universe works, let your light shine before others so that they may see you and the works of our Creator. It is time to take that key and break free and be who you are meant to be. That's so cool. Oh, that coincides with what we're going to see this week. I think I wrote, for Christ has brought the law to an end so that everyone who believes is put right with God. Romans 4:10. Anyways, this is what I have for you. Fast, drink lots of water, and until we meet again, namaste.